Okay, hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be making Jolty Charms. And actually, before we go ahead and do that, I want to say I'm a little frustrated with YouTube. I was going to do this on my new channel, which is Holden's Non-Programming Adventures, because I've noticed that when I stream cooking, for some reason the number of subscribers to my programming channel seems to go down. So I wanted to make a new channel, but it turns out you now need 1,000 subscribers to be able to live stream from your phone. And well, I do have like a live stream set up on my computer. It's not in the kitchen because it's not where I normally do my programming. So today we're going to be making my famous Jolty Charms. I learned this recipe from a good friend named Mr. Biggs. He taught me, I'd say, let's see here, it's 2020, started school 2004. I probably had this recipe the first time 15 or 16 years ago. And the first time I tasted it, I knew two things. One, my teeth hurt, and two, I was going to do this again. And the third thing that I think I knew was that space and time weren't real, but I think that might have been the sleep deprivation. Anyways, so we're going to make Jolty Charms. And if you haven't already subscribed to my new channel, you definitely should. Because once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I can stop bothering you. Wait, oh, that's not a very convincing one, because you'll be one of the people I'm bothering on the new channel. Okay, regardless, you should subscribe to my new channel of non-programming adventures. It's all kinds of fun and excitement. There is a time-lapse video of my ride through Italy on a Vespa. 1 out of 1 reviewers said this gave me a headache. And that's the only comment.
Oh.
In my defense, I'm not very good at making time-lapse videos.
You should.
I should redo the time-lapse video?
Can you redo it at a different frame rate?
Yeah. I'll fuck around with it later and make a nicer version. Because it's not great. So I'm drinking from my Starbucks coffee mug, which is strangely enough from a conference that Carolyn and I go to.
In San Jose.
In San Jose. That is also not about programming. We'll leave it at that for now. What? Yes, okay. I'm gonna get a thumbs up from my art director. Do you want to come join me while I tweet our exciting stream?
Hello, I'm Carolyn.
This is my wife. We're married.
We're married.
And it was in December of 2016, because that's when what's his face became El Presidente.
Yeah.
Or was elected. He didn't become El Presidente.
He was elected in November, but we got our shit together to get married by December.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time to get married. Although we were already engaged, right? Like it wasn't
engaged.
It just seemed like better to be married than not, just in case any misunderstandings.
Yeah. And then we had like our wedding in November of 2017.
Yeah. November, I want to say 7th?
Is it the 7th or the 8th? Beginning.
It was a middle,
okay. It was a Thursday.
Yeah, we should maybe look this up though.
We got married on a Tuesday.
Yes, but it was a secret Tuesday, so other people didn't know.
No. Our real wedding
yes.
was on a Tuesday. Our party wedding was on a secret Tuesday.
I mean, they were both real weddings, I would say. Because they're like...
Our party wedding, our legal wedding and our party wedding.
Yeah, there's the part where
we
it's like
had the vows and shit.
Yeah. Remember the potato?
We had a barbecue. And I got to eat barbecue in a fancy dress, but I also got to do vows, and I'm sorry that I remember the barbecue.
It's alright, remember we found your vows like earlier this week.
We found them in the box. Well, they were in the pocket of my wedding dress, and my wedding dress had pockets. I really like my wedding dress. But we got it dry cleaned or late 2019. And they were in the pocket.
And it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's taking me a little bit of time to do the tweet, because I want to come join us.
I'm using this fanny pack as a belt because this robe doesn't have a belt, but I don't want to flash anybody on stage.
Oh, that's because you're
I'm a classy broad.
Classy broad. Yep. Classy broad. Okay, so the other thing, and the other thing that I also want to share in my tweet because we need 1,000 subscribers is
Please subscribe, like, and subscribe.
yeah, to both this channel and my other channel. How do I get a cop? How do I get the link to my other channel?
I don't know.
No.
Internet's difficult. This is why I don't have a YouTube.
You should totally have a YouTube. Okay. I don't know. Okay.
You and my 15-year-old cousin both think this.
I mean, you should. And check out my new channel. The featured channels. And subscribe so I can keep my cooking content separate from my programming content. Cool. Oh, separate from my programming. Okay, well, welcome to whatever this is. I guess I'll bring up the video here so that people can see the video. Yes. So that we can see the video.
Okay.
So if people like are commenting, we can see if we have any viewers. Oh, let's see if we have any. So. Ah!
Sorry.
Okay. So we don't have any viewers yet, but I'm really excited for our potential soon-to-be viewer. So please come and join us, friend. And we're gonna get started making Jolty Charms. Now, okay. So, do we wanna rotate the camera and I can get the Lucky Charms, or the Jolt? Do we wanna get the Lucky Charms or the Jolt first?
They're in the same general location. Do we want to freelance
Actually-
the camera so we can go in the fridge?
Hold on. Ooh, yeah, we can show people our fridge, but first let's show them our bowls.
Yeah.
So Carolyn bought these bowls, and I can pick up an empty bowl with my pen some of the time without dropping it. Not all of the time.
Can I have a tiny bowl of Jolty Charms?
Oh, I was worried you weren't gonna eat any because it's kind of disgusting.
I'm excited now. I want a
Okay.
tiny bowl.
So this is gonna be Holden's bowl of Jolty Charms, and this is gonna be Carolyn's bowl of Jolty Charms. And we're probably both gonna feel a little sick afterwards, and that's how you know that cooking has gone well. Is that you feel bad.
Okay.
Because if you felt good, it wasn't cooking.
I love you.
What? That's why we cooked last night, remember? No, just kidding. Oh!
A rumpf.
Els says hello!
Hello, Els.
Hi, Els. Oh, we have 3 viewers, one of which I think is me. So that's very exciting. Welcome to our kitchen. And so now, okay. So we're gonna get down our Lucky Charms. Oh, no, that's rice checks. Okay. We're gonna have to use 2 hands for this one. So, this is Lucky Charms. We could win $50 of Lucky's gold. Wait, can I use that for Lucky Charms? Wait, see site for details. Okay,
Is it actually $50?
go to winluckysgold.com to register and select your store. 3 boxes to get 1 entry. Start now by scanning the rainbow charm above. Where's the rainbow charm? I don't see it. Where's my rainbow charm? Scan it. No purchase necessary. Blah 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 blah. $50 prize, meaning in the form of a retailer gift card for retailer prize pool entrance. Yeah, so we can get like a $50 like Whole Foods gift card or something.
Oh,
We
fuck.
probably don't sell Lucky Charms at Whole Foods. Probably Safeway. Anyways, Lucky Charms. As you can see, this is a fresh box of Lucky Charms, and we're being extra fancy and not even using expired Lucky Charms. That's normally what this ends up being made with. Because, yeah. Okay. So, oh, we've got more messages from Els. Hello. I can talk without caps, don't worry. That's good. That's good. Oh, I really should have put on a bra. This, I forgot, how the fabric of this dress feels.
Oh, the metal zipper, you mean?
No, the zippers,
Ah.
Trying to be discreet while talking about boys. Ooh, we're up to 4 viewers.
So the great feature of Coquettery is that they don't have tags.
Mhm.
And everything else I have to cut the tags out of.
That's not true.
Okay, everything with a tag I have to cut the tags out.
No, remember, like, I have a hoodie which I've only asked you to do. Like I think this hoodie might not have a tag. Let's see. Look. Sorry, it has a tag, but I haven't asked you to cut out the tag yet.
Okay.
But yeah.
Everything dolls kill.
Yeah. Oh god, their tags are so itchy. Okay. So the first step. Now I for all 2-step recipes, really. Well, this is a 3-step recipe. Because the third step is trying to eat it before it dissolves. And I'm a firm believer that you add the Lucky Charms first. None of this putting the Jolt Cola in first, because then it's like, you know when, what's that thing? Okay. This is harder than I thought. Okay, Carolyn, do you want to come and show people about how much Lucky Charms? And do you also want to say when you're good for your amount of Lucky Charms? Okay.
It's probably a good amount of Lucky Charms.
Cool. I love you.
I love you too. It is interesting filming this. We should get a gimbal if we're going to do it again.
Oh, we have one. It just doesn't work. But yeah, we should get a working one. Okay. Lucky Charms. Okay, so we have our Lucky Charms, and now we're going to go ahead and get our Jolt Cola. Now, right now you can buy Jolt Cola on Amazon, but it's like really fucking expensive.
Can you?
Yeah, it's like $16 or $17 for 4-pack. Now we bought ours a while back. In theory, you can also buy it at Dollar General and other places like this. This is Jolt Cola. There was a brief period in my life when I couldn't buy Jolt Cola, and so I had to make my Jolty Charms with Red Bull. And for one thing, the alliteration isn't the same. For the other thing, you know, not quite the same flavor. Although I gotta say, when I was doing it with Red Bull, I would sometimes do the healthy option, which is I would use sugar-free Red Bull with my Lucky Charms, because the Lucky Charms does have a little bit of sugar. And if you're health conscious like me, you know, you might want to try the sugar-free Red Bull as another option. But you know, you do you.
You can also get that at Google, or you used to be able to.
Yeah, that's part of why I started using the sugar-free Red Bull, because they took away the regular Red Bull from the office's cafeteria that I was in. Okay.
This is our house.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
do we want to eat it at the table or eat it standing?
Oh, good. Yeah. What do you think?
So I'm thinking about how to film it.
Okay. Well, so for one thing, this thing's came on, so we'll go ahead and push this. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. So I mean, if we put it here, we could angle the camera down, or we could just like put it there and have it face to us from there.
So,
Or we could just.
oh
stand
yeah,
there.
so we can stand in front of the stove while we eat it, or we can stand there while we eat it.
This works fine. I think we can stand here and eat it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, okay. So I'm gonna bring over my Lucky Charms, because the one thing about Jolty Charms is, in a way, it's a race. And the goal is to try and eat your Lucky Charms before the Jolt Cola dissolves them. Because that will happen.
You have to back up.
Okay. Too
Or,
much. Is this good? Yeah, okay. People can see the Jolt. Here we go. Oh, this is not a good idea. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. And now to angle like this a little bit so people can see. Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna add the Jolt. Oh, and you can hear it just starting to dissolve the marshmallows, and you don't want to know how it's working.
It has a very.
The aroma is unique.
It is a very unique aroma.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot the smell. It's the smell of like sugar and dye dissolving into cola product. Oh.
I don't know if I want to eat it now. It smells unique. There's no light.
It's not as bad as you think.
yummy. I don't know good is the right word for the taste. The taste is not bad.
Do you want your own? I would appear that your facial expressions may have already given it away. Oh, why are you doing? That's such a little bowl. That's tiny.
Okay.
It's all right. You don't have to eat them.
No, I'm gonna use this bowl. I just needed to get some of them away.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna try. Like you could do like a Jolty Charms shot.
Yeah.
Like this. Oh, we should totally do Jolty Charms shots, where you put Lucky Charms in shot glasses and dissolve them with Jolt Cola overnight. Or really for 20 minutes.
Overnight?
Well, because that way you wake up in the morning and you just have breakfast to go. It's like those smoothies people have, right?
They still say if you like freeze and then blend soil in, it's a smoothie.
Oh, okay. Well, we're up to 6 viewers. So I think now's a good time to remind people to like and subscribe to my other YouTube channel, which you can find in this channel's featured channels.
You can put a link.
And you can also like and subscribe to this channel, and remember to click the bell.
I don't know if I'm pointing in the right spot, am I?
Yeah, pick your hand up a little bit though. Oh wait, well.
I just dripped Jolt on the floor.
Oh. Well, okay. Oh, we're down to 5 viewers. Oh, it is like overnight oats, but different.
Do you want to move the camera?
Oh yeah, okay, sure. So we can.
We can look at the comments and talk to our friends.
Yeah.
No. We used to do cooking. Did our cooking show stream on this channel or did we stream on Facebook?
Oh yeah. Okay. So the other channel. Here, I'll find it. Give me a second. It's on YouTube, but the YouTube app is maybe made of cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers are good, but they're not a good like maker of apps.
That's why I said it's made of cheeseburgers. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Subscribe to my other channel.
I'm gonna make a waffle. Do you want a waffle?
Sure. I'm game for food that isn't Lucky Charms. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I think that's a link to the other channel. If it's not, sorry. Oh yeah, these are leftover frozen waffles.
Yeah, we have a waffle maker, and it's Disney Princess, and I made DIY toaster waffles, and they have a castle and a crown on them. But you just make waffles, and then you cool them off and put them in the freezer, and then you have toaster waffles. And I think they taste better than the Eggo brand toaster waffles.
Possibly. Oh god, watching that food program with you last night.
Oh. On PBS, there is a new series called The Poison Squad about food additives in the early 1900s,
In
late
America.
1800s. Everything gets formaldehyde. Yeah, but
Wouldn't let you import American food because it was poison.
yeah. No, we talked about it at work.
Oh.
I work in the food processing industry, mostly in snack foods. But every once in a while we do a project with a meat place. And the AMI, which is the American Meat Institute requirements, are much stricter for meat.
Understandably.
Understandably.
Like, meat can go bad in many more ways than snacking.
And get you very sick. Listeria. But then above the meat regulations are the dairy regulations. Because of this early turn of the century times. Yeah.
We can trade, so we can still be on camera. Just like.
So the Dairy Institute requirements are like, actually similar to brewery requirements. They have a similar kind of fitting, cause like you need that shit to be clean, or it is not gonna work, and you are gonna die. And then above, dairy is pharmaceutical.
Oh yeah.
But even they kind of fuck up sometimes.
Yeah. Oh my god. Reading about like, so okay, I'm not saying that you should buy brand name drugs, that they're necessarily better, but like reading about like the FDA is completely like ineffective enforcement of like.
Oh no
like
no
this
no!
generic?
The brain drugs got recalled.
Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah, I
What
take
the
a
fuck?
brain drug called Lamictal, and it was recalled because they accidentally mixed in some heart medication to a batch.
Yeah.
Cross contamination, fun times. Yeah.
Fucking LA. More coffee.
Yeah. I'm excited for when you're strong enough to use the new plates.
Same. Wait, we have new plates?
Yeah,
Wait, where?
they're in the office,
Oh, gotcha.
but they're replacements for these little plates.
Oh, I. How much do they weigh?
A little bit bigger.
Are they also still plastic?
No, they're not plastic.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to waffle. I'm gonna need to waffle. Do I want maple scissors or do I want Nutella?
We have maple syrup in
Oh,
the fridge in our maple syrup container.
Oh, yes.
Huh.
Do you not like it? This is our maple syrup container. I bought it from Canada. It was on a little packet. It says it holds a whole tin because maple syrup comes in a tin.
And here's roughly the size of the tin that
No,
maple
that is
syrup
the
comes
size
in.
of the tin.
Okay, yes, this is.
Our friend turned it into a candle after the tin was empty.
Yeah.
I got one with the pens in it at work. Because it's a nice looking tin. Do you want some scissor?
Yeah, that tastes a little weird.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I
Like
think
a
it's just.
buddy waffle?
No, it's just because it's been frozen. Like fresh, it was fine without anything, but
Oh yeah, no. You have to put
frozen it
like
needs a little flavor.
candy on it.
Alright, do you want a knife and fork?
No?
Oh, okay. I'm. Well, I'll try. Okay, let's see how I can do.
I'm just gonna put my dog in.
Okay. So, I think we're getting close to the end of our cooking program today, unless any of our viewers have any questions. Please do like and subscribe to both this channel and my other channel. I don't know why they made me have to have 1,000 subscribers on my other channel to be able to live stream from my phone. That's such bullshit.
Can we like buy the subscribers on the dark web?
You have to go to the dark web for that, but like, that's impolite. I think it might technically be against the rules. And then like your account might just get shut down later when they realize you did that. And like, I don't know, like 13 subscribers on my other channel, I couldn't do that to them. Where would they turn to for their everyday cooking programs like
Jolty Charms and frozen waffle. There was that time we made the pizza. Where does shrimp go?
Can I have some of it too?
Oh, I like Jolt Cola.
What takes you back, yeah?
Well, I wasn't allowed to have it as a kid. I never had it. It was like basically alcohol.
A forbidden snack. Wait,
Yeah, no, like it was more or less like.
I think we were about to start drinking at like 16. My parents were more concerned about Jolt Cola than they were about liquor.
So Jolt Cola had disappeared by the time I was old enough to get drinks without anyone supervising. But then I was onto Mountain Dew Code Red. Every day for lunch, I would have a Mountain Dew Cold Red. I'd candy bar. All through high school.
Was that your entire lunch, or?
Yeah.
You're so American. I love you.
I love you.
Just so American.
Sometimes I would get a slice of pizza.
Oh. Wait, did you buy these things like at the school cafeteria?
Yeah. It was what I would get from the vending machine at school. And then if you got there early enough, you could get a slice of Domino's pizza for like $2 or $3.
Well, it's not.
They brought it in from Domino's. They also had sandwiches brought in from Subway.
Oh.
But I didn't eat those.
I do like sandwiches.
I
You don't like Subway. I know. Actually, so
Well, like, I associate Subway with, like, a cold sandwich that was packed the night before.
like I think I'm starting to not like Subway after like having to eat so much fucking like bad delivery food.
I don't think Subway should be delivered.
Yeah, but like the problem is like when you like can't get out of the house for like 3 months, like
You have to eat delivery.
everything is delivery food, and like or like because I couldn't pick up a pot with water in it.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I mean,
That's why I got you that machine.
no, it's so great, and I made instant ramen with it, but I can't make mac and cheese with it.
Oh,
So-
we should have got you Easy Man.
No, I don't like Easy Mac.
Okay.
The cheese consistency is wrong. Because
It's
remember,
because the cheese has water added to it.
yeah, and I don't want that. I drain the water off, and then I put the cheese on top, and then I eat it.
Yeah.
Man, my mom is amazing. When I was a small child, I was apparently also a picky eater. And like insisted on eating Kraft dinner, which is what Canadian food safety regulations insist Kraft mac cheese is called.
Yeah.
And they had it imported from Canada to England, where we were living for a few years.
You were pretty little when they moved there.
Yeah, I was tiny,
You were like maybe, I don't know if you were even 2 years old.
probably about 2. I don't remember.
Yeah, I thought you were either like a year and a half or 2 or
Yeah.
2.5.
I was pretty young.
That's pretty young to be hooked on one particular kind of mac cheese.
Right.
I do appreciate your tenacity from a young age.
My physiotherapist, the dance physiotherapist, the one who's kind of a hippie, was definitely. Did I tell you about our conversation?
She needs no. She
Oh.
told you need to eat better.
More than that. So dance physiotherapist who I see, we've been seeing like probably about a month now.
She normally sees like ballerinas.
Yeah, and then she sees me. And like I want to get back to pole dancing, so it's not like completely crazy, silly. But like I call my tummy Pop-Tarts, and so when they tell me it's time to like activate the abs and stuff like that, I'm just like, okay, Pop-Tarts, come on. And things like this.
Because abs are shaped like a series of Pop-Tarts.
Oh no, mine is just like, this is
One
filled with
big
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tart.
This is where the Pop-Tarts go. And because also for a while, like I couldn't make cereal because cereal was too heavy, so I could make Pop-Tarts, and that's all I could have for breakfast. What, you remember that time?
Yeah.
Whatever. Like these aren't. I mean, they are sad stories if you stop to think about them. But if you don't,
It's pretty funny.
we can get through it to the part where she was just like today. We were talking about diet, and I mentioned to her like, don't always eat Pop-Tarts. For example, this weekend I'm planning to make a cooking video with Jolty Charms, and I explained to her what it was, and then she asked me like if I wanted to go see a nutritionist, and I was like, I don't know, like it's okay.
This coffee is making my tummy unhappy. I'm gonna switch to Jolt.
Yeah, it's the healthy alternative.
I think I've drunk too much coffee
Yeah.
for like the amount of solids that I've eaten. I should have another waffle.
Yeah, I think
Or
that's good.
cinnamon toast.
Oh, we do have the
We
cinnamon
have this
swirls.
thick
though.
bread.
Oh, you're gonna make fancy cinnamon toast, not the like raisin bread.
I put cinnamon sugar on the raisin bread as well.
Okay.
But we have thick white bread.
Okay, we're gonna make one more thing here
One more
at
thing.
cooking time with Holden and Carolyn.
Okay.
Oh, I'll reposition the camera so people can see your
Yeah.
process.
So, important thing with your butter.
Sorry, I love you.
So, we're gonna make 2 different kinds of cinnamon toast. The first kind is for Holden. It's made with sun-made raisin bread.
I really love that
Raisin
bread.
Cinnamon swirl. Ah.
Oh, don't worry, I got it. Oh.
This bread is square and kind of small. It has 90 calories per slice.
Sorry.
It goes in our Hello Kitty toaster. It has Hello Kitty's face. It's supposed to print Hello Kitty's face on the bread.
It sort of can some of the time.
To get it really good, you burn the bread, severely have Hello Kitty's face. This is called artisanal bakery bread,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a white bread, but it's really thick, too thick for a sandwich, but not quite thick enough that I can cut the slices in half.
Mm.
But it's what
sorry.
Americans would call a Texas toast.
I didn't.
But
I'm-
it's really good for toast. It's very good if you had toast with like an egg.
Hmm? What's wrong? Oh, okay.
We should make garlic bread with it.
Oh, but I normally make garlic bread once the toast has gone like a little stale.
That's okay. We're not going to go through that whole packet of bread
Yeah.
before it goes stale.
So I think it's a great thing for us to do once it's a little stale.
Yeah. So we currently have 3 different kinds of bread.
Yeah, we've got regular buttermilk for making sandwiches,
This is peanut butter sandwich bread.
and then we've got this bread which I put peanut butter on it for toast. It's very good.
And we have this one, which I like for toast, but I think was bought by mistake.
Yeah, that one was. I think I was. It's the downside of once again not being able to go out of the house and having to buy things delivery. Sometimes like the online shopping experience.
Or did they not have the right kind of bread?
They didn't have the right kind of bread, and this was the closest that I could find. You work with what you got, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
We have these special little clip-ons for bags. They're from OXO. I like them a lot. So our bread is toasting. It's doing its toastification. We got your butter ready. Toast, 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 toast.
I really wish Cola wasn't like $17 for a 4-pack because I really like this stuff.
You could find a dollar store.
No, that's usually like Dollar General, right? It's like
Do
one
they
of
have those in this state?
They have some in New York State. I could find New York.
I would go to New York. Do they have them in like New York City?
We can ask J2. He went to Newark.
Oh.
He had a 3-hour connection in Newark where he tried to buy Jolty Cola. Because J2 is a friend of mine I went to school with, and we're both vaguely grown up-ish.
No, you're not. Neither of you are.
Okay, we have both aged,
You've both aged.
and now make more money than we did as students. And so we share an appreciation of airlines, and while still maybe not being necessarily grown-ups.
Thrifty.
Okay.
Thrifty people. So it didn't really make her face, which is sad. But I'm gonna butter the bread.
Do you want to hold up the toast so they can see like what it tried to do?
So it kind of tries to make a face.
Yeah.
But, it didn't get dark enough.
Mm-hmm.
But the other side got dark enough. It's not the most even toaster.
No, it's not. But it is Hello Kitty themed, and
It is
that's
Hello Kitty. So I'm gonna butter our bread, and the way that I butter the bread is I take the butter and I use it like a glue stick.
this is why toast from you always tastes so healthy. And by that I mean filled
Here's
with
your
butter.
toast for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So this I find gets me less butter than how I would do it normally.
Oh.
And I don't have to use a knife. Because knives are like a thing you have to wash them.
Yeah.
And I am a hobbit. Which I feel like
You're my hobbit.
I'm your hobbit. I don't know. Hobbits canonically seem like a cleaner creature than I am. But you got mad when I said I was a goblin.
Mm-hmm. Goblins have more negative connotations.
Yeah, wait. Where's my cinnamon sugar mix?
Oh.
Here it is. Okay. So the next part of making cinnamon toast for Carolyn is this is cinnamon sugar mix. It's cinnamon and sugar dumped together in a jar with a shaker top. And I find that the best way to do this is over the sink.
I'm gonna put these two in the thing.
Uh-huh. You just like take it and you just like put a fuck ton, like a fuck ton. This is how much there is right now. And I take the bread and I kind of like shake it around. And I do dump off the excess. That's why I do it over the sink. So like some of this sugar, it's just gonna go down the drain. But cinnamon toast, this is the healthy variation compared to the ones you get at the toast store.
It's true. It's true. I think we have a comment from one of our viewers. Let's take a look. The amount of breakfast you have do imply a strong hobbitness. I mean, that is true. That is true. First breakfast, second breakfast, you know, maybe the third breakfast. Possibly 11sies. We're getting pretty close to 11sies.
11sies is my favorite meal.
Thanks, Alice. Yeah.
I'm also a Pooh Bear because I like green.
And you also don't like wearing pants. You just walk around the house dressed like a Pooh Bear a lot.
You don't wear pants.
It's always time for a little something. Pooh. I feel like we each don't wear pants in our own unique way.
Yeah. I put more cinnamon sugar on this than I probably should have.
Does it taste bad?
Oh. It's crunchy in a way that I don't like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay, I'm just gonna shake the extra sugar off. I think it needs more butter for the amount of sugar I put on.
Pretty cool. Do our lovely viewers, or mostly Els is the one who seems to be actively commenting, have any questions for us as we're finishing up our first few breakfasts of the day? My tummy is mildly unhappy that I ate so many Jolty Charms, which is part of eating Jolty Charms. I think the first time I ate Jolty Charms, I ate it for dinner.
Jolty Charms seems like an anytime snack.
It was, yeah, it was at a time in my life when like making sure I had enough calories per day was a really important thing because that didn't always happen. And so Jolty Charms was a good way to just be like, oh, I haven't eaten. I don't really want to eat, but I do want to drink some Jolt. If I add some Lucky Charms to it, this will become more of a balanced meal.
Yeah, that's like depression eating. It's like I should eat something so I don't die.
Has the sugar rush kicked in yet, or the caffeine rush, or both? Well, I don't know. Not for me. Like, definitely. Oof. I would say my tummy, like,
I'm now awake.
is anticipating the oncoming caffeine situation.
You have to poop.
Not like. How would I say this? I remember how
Not
you
yet.
said. Not yet. But I wouldn't plan to leave. Like, I'm glad we're at home for the next. Like, we don't have to go anywhere this morning, because, like, it'll just be nicer at home, I think. You know. Maybe read a book in the bathtub, let my tummy calm down, things like that. But yeah, I also feel kind of awake too. Yeah. Whatever.
I've eaten something when it's morning.
Yeah, there's sunlight and shit.
Oh yeah, I really like that there's sunlight right now. It makes me feel less sad.
What will you do today? Important question. What are your plans? I'll go open the window, well, the blinds while you answer it, so we can have more sunlight.
I don't know. I don't actually have any plans for today.
Yeah.
Depending on how wet it is outside, I might go poke at our yard.
It looks like it's not, it doesn't look like it's too wet today.
So it's, because it rained for the last couple days, everything in the yard is wet.
Yeah, but Brian was working on it
Oh, okay.
yesterday, and it was okay. It wasn't great, so I think today should be better.
Okay, I'll let everything burn off for a little bit, but I'm gonna check the trees. Because we're getting on to springtime, make sure there's nothing like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want the weeds to come back.
Yeah, we have a little patch of climbing ragweed. That it climbed up our tree and got like all up in there, pretty bad the first year we were here. So I try to not let the tree die. Not having the tree die is my yard project.
Cause like a dead tree, it would be a pain in the fucking ass to deal with.
That's why I want to cut that one out. Whoever did our yard put 3 trees extremely close together.
Yeah. Maybe they thought one of them was just gonna die.
No, I think when they got put, I think the one of them is a bush. I think it was supposed to be a bush and it turned into a tree.
You do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like bushes and trees aren't too far off. Because there's like multiple stalks to that like tree cluster. I think it's supposed to be a bush.
But it's just.
It seeks sun.
Trans tree.
And it doesn't have a lot of nutrients available to it.
Because of the other 2 trees. Right there.
Yeah, it's too. The spot where it's in is very shaded, and I don't think there's enough like stuff in the soil for them all. I want to do a topiary.
What's a topiary?
You know how at Disneyland they've got the like fucking like Dumbos and shit?
Dumbos?
The like Dumbo bushes.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
Like I would love one of those, but I think you have like a wire frame.
Oh.
With a wire frame and then you grow stuff around it.
I think that might be
It would be small.
an adventurous project, but like that could be a really fun adventurous project.
Yeah.
Is there like, do you buy the wireframe or do you make it or?
I imagine you can buy them for boring things. And if you wanted like a dinosaur, you should make one.
Oh yeah, because there's the
There's that
dinosaur,
dinosaur.
on Valencia.
On Valencia Street, there's a dinosaur topiary.
I would be.
There's a little plaque.
I suspect, like, if we didn't want to make it ourselves, I imagine there's like someone on Etsy who makes them, and like we could work with them to make one of ours. If that's a project that you want to do like this year or next year, we could. Yeah. Okay. That could also go in our non-programming YouTube channel, or that could be your own YouTube channel too.
Yeah, Carolyn yells at things outside.
Okay. Oh, birds poop everywhere.
Yeah, but you can like only like different kinds of birds like different kinds of food.
Yeah,
So
but
if you,
pigeons like everything.
oh damn it! We could get like
Sky rats.
they've been adapted by humans to live very well in cities.
Yeah, I mean it's not their fault, but they are still sky rats.
Yeah.
And they do like pooping.
We do like pooping. What if we got a hummingbird feeder?
Oh yeah, sure. Are there hummingbirds here? Probably.
Yeah, Jeremy has hummingbirds.
Oh, cool.
There's hummingbirds at work, and the room we have meetings in has a big window, and then there's hummingbirds outside, so I don't pay attention to the hummingbirds. There was a cat There was a cat outside the window during a work meeting that was
Ooh.
just like, I'm a cat! Like yowling. And it was standing behind this guy's head while he was talking.
Did he acknowledge that there was a cat there,
I don't
or
think
did
he
he
knew
just
there
try
was
to
a
play it
cat.
straight?
He's he would have acknowledged the cat if he knew the cat was there.
Cool.
The big guy with all the tattoos.
Oh, the really sweet one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a coffee mug that says little tears and has an
That part.
NRA sticker on it. But he's a really sweet guy.
I feel like some of those people are really nice people who just haven't had a chance to develop the empathy for the
They
other
haven't
people.
thought through it.
Yeah. And I wish they would, because it would be really nice if they didn't vote for us to die.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I
this
do
might-
my part by wearing really bright bows and talking about shit like this at work.
Yes.
Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna sign off.
And remember,
Maybe put on outdoor clothes and go poke at the yard.
remember to like and subscribe to both this channel and my other channel, Holden's Non-Computer Adventures, where once I get 1,000 subscribers, I can actually post shit. For now, I can only post recordings there because YouTube's algorithm is made of cheeseburgers. So, thanks everyone. Have
Bye.
a lovely
Like and
day.
subscribe.
Like and subscribe. How do I stop button? Maybe it's this button. Okay, are we done?